What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to, of course, another live stream. Here we go. Round 2, Lugia. Here we go. What's up, Mini? What's up, Functional? How's it going, Kane Island? Welcome in, Disney X365. Eden, hello, hello. Samazu, what's up, man? Appreciate you guys all being here. Let's get to it, and let's get this shiny. Yeah, I took yesterday off. It was well overdue. I was streaming every single day, so I definitely needed it. Yeah, we are now alive. That is right, Aloe. Appreciate you being here, big dog. We'll be live tonight, tomorrow, etc., etc. We're here. We're back. I just had to take the day off. Missed you guys as well. I mean, it was just a day, but you know what? That day felt like forever, didn't it? 7680 functional. Okay, I will write that down for you. 7680. How am I doing? I'm doing amazing. I'm doing great. I probably ate a little bit too much food today. I had a plate, that's what they call it, at Panda Express. I had 2 main things and 1 big side, and I ate it all pretty much within like 1.5 sittings, and it felt like I ate way too much. I feel very bloated. I don't like that feeling whatsoever. How are you guys doing? How is your week, guys? The week is just about to be over. It's Thursday, and I can't believe that we only have 2 more days of this week left. It's insane. And new shinies on ZA, of course. So many new shinies. So many new shinies. Right when I did that trade after the last stream for that shiny Dragonair, I didn't even get to evolve it to a Dragonite yet, and I ended up stumbling upon an alpha shiny Dragonite right in the middle of Zone 20. I was so freaking pumped. I feel like feeling if I can sleep on the couch all day. I mean, if you're relaxed and you're calm and you're having a great time, sometimes sleeping is one of the biggest things. I finally got a Fennekin and a Chespin. That's awesome, dude. I never even did the Chespin hunt yet, but I did get 2 shiny Fennekins. I have to get 2 more. I have to get 1 more so I can have all 3 stages. The week is good. I can't believe basically 2 weeks till Thanksgiving. I know, that's weird, isn't it, Functional Fuel? It's just like, what the heck? Where the hell did all the time go? I feel like the time is just zooming right by us, guys. The year's going by pretty quick. Sometimes certain days they could feel a little longer than they should be, but it is what it is. And guys, my goal for today is to hit 2,000 subscribers. We're just about there, so I truly am humble and appreciate every single one of you guys who have hit that subscribe button, of course, because it's free to do. Does not cost a thing, not a quarter, nickel, or dime, just a little bit of your time. Come on now. Also, finally just put all of the games back. During the last few streams, I was pulling out games like DS games, Dreamcast games, Saturn games, PS2 games, PSP games. I finally put them all back in alphabetical order because I have OCD like that. Hope the Lugia appears red instead of blue. Yep, we need a pink and red Lugia. We need the pink belly with the red fins. What's your guys' favorite shiny hunt you've ever done? That's my question to you guys. What is one shiny that you were hoping to get, went for, and got it? And what was that Pokemon? How long did it take? How many encounters? If you guys have any information on all that stuff, I would love to freaking know. Come on, Mr. Lugia. Let's go. I know certain Pokemon don't have genders, but we're just gonna call it Mr. Probably shiny Ralts on Oris doing a shiny only run. That's awesome. So Omega Ruby, Omega Sapphire is your favorite for Ralts? Ralts is a nice shiny. Good evening, Eric. What's up, Mark Pyle? Welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're having an amazing day. Appreciate you being here. Good evening, everyone. What's up, Corey Wolf? How are you doing today, brother? Great to see you again in the chat. I shipped out your pack of cards, by the way, Corey, yesterday. So let me know when you get it. Sent it via snail mail. So hopefully you get it soon. And I hope you enjoy your free pack of cards, bro. And congratulations on a great guess on the last hunt. Hi, it's me. The old channel has 7 days left to go live. I'm 13, but I can't prove it. That's interesting, Pokédibs. How you doing, bro? Yeah, working hard for it makes it that much better. It really does. I guess it's goodbye from... Oh, Pokédibs. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that. Yeah, one of my friends' daughters, she lost her channel because of her age as well. It sucks when they do that. Well, when you're old enough, trust me, you got it. You'll grow, you'll be big, and I believe in you, and I'll be there for you as well. Good night and good luck on the hunts. Thank you so much, Alo. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for contributions from viewers like you. Thank you. It's 13 plus, by the way. So you can make a channel if you're 13 or older. Is that what you're saying? I'm not sure what the rules are because I've never tried to create a channel when I was a kid. So, I mean, I think when I first ever made my first ever YouTube channel, I was 16, 17 years old. What's up, Sam? Welcome in. Rallis6699, how are you doing? Great to see you again. How you doing? How you doing? Also, if it can't be me on any lives. Okay, Pokédibs, will do. I will always remember Pokédibs in the building, of course. You were you were legit within the first 1,000 subs, so of course I'm always gonna remember you, bro. Appreciate you. All right, have a good one, brother. See you next time. See you soon. All right, I'm gonna write that down as your guess, Pokedips. All right, guys, we are cooking and we're going and we're just gonna keep on moving until we get the shiny. Once we do get the shiny, guys, we will be giving it away to one of you beautiful people watching. And some people are like, how do you give it away? Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna send it to a newer game and then to a newer game. And then from there, keep going and going. There's a whole YouTube video on how to move them off the cartridges on to the newer games, of course. And then we're going to give it to one of you guys watching, and then you guys can enjoy it. And the person who wins it also gets to nickname it as well. I hope we'll win another pack. Corey, I hope the same. I hope anybody who makes a guess, I hope they win. But once they win, I'm like, see, I knew you could do it. If you guys don't know what Corey is talking about, on my channel, if you guys can make a guess at how many encounters it's going to take to get the shiny Lugia or shiny Pokemon, wherever we're going for. If you guys can make a guess on who it is and how much, you guys can win yourself a mystery pack. It can be 151. It could be Cosmic Eclipse. It can be Roaring Skies. It can be freaking Trick or Trade. It can be Power of the Elements. It can be anything. I think said Power of the Elements. That's Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, you know what I mean. So many damn packs out there. Luck, bro. Finding Lugia. Thank you so much, Daniel. I really appreciate it. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Everybody deserves a shot. Come on, man. I think it's going to be 59 to 68. Okay, 59. 68, and that's from Rallis. 6699. We're already almost there. What game are you guys all playing right now? It doesn't have to be Pokemon related, but what game are you guys currently grinding on? What game are you enjoying? Or what game are you playing with your friends, your family? I'm definitely interested to know. It's a 1 in 8th chance, so maybe. Yep, it's 1 in 8,192. Yep, it is true. It's true. With more screens, the more the chances decrease. So we should get it theoretically a lot faster, but you guys already know how that goes. Not 100% accurate. Because it's a legit shot in the dark. It's a roll of the dice. I'm playing Hyrule Warriors Age of in person. That's awesome, dude. I love those Hyrule Warriors games. A lot of people aren't fans of them. I actually really like them. I remember playing that on the Wii U. I actually enjoyed it. But you know, it's pretty much like a nice Zelda game. theoretically, but it's just a different style. Come on, Mr. Shiny. Let's see that pink and red so we can see him go home with a new person instead. After this shiny, we're gonna do the starter. Then after shiny Snorlax, you could do a shiny Suicune. Yeah, I gotta figure that out for the crystal because I actually want to get that done. I really do want to get that shiny Suicune hunt for sure. Gotta get that situated. What's up, Death Note? Welcome back. Not a video game, but been focusing on Warhammer Age of Samir tabletop. You know what? There's a lot of tabletop games out there that people love and enjoy, and I don't have anything wrong to say about those types of games. I actually think there's so many people who love those types of games, including Magic of the Gathering. Sometimes people play those with figures and all this other stuff. It's pretty cool. How are you doing tonight, Death Note? It's great to see you again, as always. Thank you so much for your support on this channel. It truly means the world to me. It really does. Oh, good, brother. What about you? I'm doing amazing. I'm having a great day. It's been a busy day, nonetheless. It really has been a huge, busy day. I got so much done within a certain amount of hours in the day. So I'm thankful that I got so much done before the stream, because if I couldn't get certain things done before the stream, then I would have had to postpone, and I hate doing that. I love hanging out with all of my peeps here. What's my favorite shiny? Of course, right here, Rayquaza. Rayquaza is the best in the entire world, in my opinion, of course. But how are you doing, air conditioner? Welcome in. Well, it's been fun, but I'll have to head out. See ya. Good luck with the shiny hunt. All right, Rallis. We'll see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I might start streaming a little earlier than that again. I don't know. Just depends. Air conditioner, I'm glad to freaking hear that you're doing well. It's amazing to hear when people are doing great in this world, because you know what? There's so much negativity out there. So it's just great to know that somebody is having a very positive outcome in their experiences in their life when everything out there right now is so dark. But you know what? No matter what you guys are doing in your life, no matter how dark something might feel, or no matter how a situation might feel at this very current time, just know that with time it will be better. It will get better, and you'll see the light at the end of the tunnel, meaning that you'll get over it is what it is in due time. Toasty boy, what's up, brother? How is this shiny hunting fun for you? I'm curious. How is shiny hunting fun for me? So what makes it really fun is once you find it, it's that adrenaline that it gives you, that happiness that it gives you when you finally have it. It's like that dopamine. And not to mention, once I do get the shiny, 9 times out of 10, I give it away to somebody watching for thanking them for their support. And it's, you know, it's free to do, and it's another little added bonus. And actually, to me, honestly, if you shiny hunt by yourself without anybody, it is kind of boring. I will agree with that. But when you're shiny hunting, when you have people by your side, hanging out, having fun, It makes you motivational, makes it entertaining, and it also helps a lot. So what that means is that I built this channel to build a community that loves gaming, loves retro gaming, loves Pokemon, and of course, what that means is that we can all come together with nostalgia. We can hang out, have fun, get to know each other, etc., etc., and that's what makes this fun. Are we on the people mover? LOL. Right, Mark? Right? I'll keep your shiny forever. I really appreciate that, Kevin. When people get shinies from me, I hope they keep them forever, and I'm glad that I could help you out, giving you a shiny in the last stream. I hope you keep that shiny forever, and I hope you enjoy it. I don't have the patience to shiny hunt. A lot of people don't, and that's the reason why I do this. Because you know what? Somebody who doesn't have the patience to do it sees me get the shiny, and then they win a shiny, and then that's their only shiny they have in their whole collection. And I'm so glad that I could be that person that can help them out. KJ, welcome in. I'm sorry, hunting little. Yeah, it is. Sometimes it does take a little too long, Gabriel. It does. Sometimes it's a little patience, but you know what? I have nothing but patience. I've had crazy relationships in my life. I have 14 brothers and sisters. I have had some crazy stuff happen to me in my life. I have kids, so of course I have to have a lot of damn patience. Do you remember what shiny you gave me? Yes, I gave you a shiny Lucario. I'm pretty sure, Kevin. What's up, Ultra? How you doing? Great to see you again. How are you doing today? Yo, I'm back. Glad to see you today. Brandon, thank you so much for being here. And yes, I took yesterday off, and now we're back. We're back at it. Yes. Yes, I gave you that beautiful shiny Lucario because you said hey, I don't have any shinies. So I was like, you know what, dude, Kevin, I'm gonna give you a shiny right now just for being a supporter and just for being here. And you know what? I'm glad that your first ever shiny came from me. And of course, it was my favorite, one of my favorites shinies, and of course, one of my favorite mons. Now you have one in your collection. What's up, my guy? That Lugia is still hiding from you? Huh. Indeed it is. It definitely is. I'm hoping that this one doesn't take as long as the last one. But you know what? I will legit just keep grinding until we get it. I don't care how long it takes. Because you know what? I'm in it for the long run. I'm in it for all of you guys. I'm in it for myself. We will get this. We will get it. Exactly. We cannot complain too much. Our life is short. So enjoy it. Do what things that you do that enjoy, by not just by yourself, by with others. Because you know what? Spending your time and enjoying your life alone is fun, cool. But enjoying it with others is that much better. Yep, Rise, we're only at 6K so far. 6K so far. Technically still under our odds at least. Indeed we are. Indeed we are. Yeah, everything in life, to be honest with you, everything you do in life, every single thing that you guys do in life is patience, error, mistakes. And you know what? As long as you learn from those mistakes, they are not mistakes. They're actually lessons that you've learned from. What's up, Uni? Welcome in. I reckon I'll be third on the right. So you think it'll be third on the right? Okay. That's a great one. Do you want to make a number guess? If you make a number guess, you can win yourself a pack of Pokemon cards. And you're like, ooh, what Pokemon pack? Well, it's a mysterious pack of cards. It can literally be 151. It can be Lost Origins. It can be Astral Radiance. It can be Cosmic Eclipse. It can be Evolving Skies. It can be anything you can think of. What was the max resets you had looking for shiny? So the most I've ever done is what you're asking, was a Latias at 37,728. That is my longest ever hunt that I've ever done in my life without seeing a shiny. I'm on a journey to get a shiny Lugia in Pokemon Silver. It is the first time I've ever done a reset shiny hunt. Can you give me the best tips? Are you doing it on one screen? Let me know. Are you doing it on the actual hardware with one screen? Let me know. That's my first question. What's up, Bathtub? Welcome in. Great name, by the way. Will you play ZA later? Maybe not. I'm not sure. Probably off stream, most likely. But I do have some great freaking Pokemon to trade. I have some shiny alpha Metagross to trade. I have a shiny alpha Dragonite to trade. I have a lot of cool stuff to give away and of course to trade. But I'm not gonna do that on the end of tonight's stream. We'll figure out a day to do that. Good luck. Thank you so much, Air Conditioner. I really appreciate that. I'm doing it on an emulator. There's no difference in the game. It's just going to be at double speed because it's an option to do that. Exactly. You can do whatever it is the way that you want to do it. I honestly think that people are going to enjoy the games the way they want to enjoy them. So do it. It is what it is that you think is the best way to enjoy your games. Hey, look. Is guessing 6,600. All right, that's a great guess, and I hope you get it. I hope every single one of you guys get your guesses correctly, so you can win yourself a mystery pack of cards. Truly appreciate you being here. Let's get to it. Hit that subscribe button, drop a thumbs up. Free to do if you haven't already, and if you have already, well, thank you so much for doing so. Is it supposed to be pink or indigo? So it's supposed to be pink, like it is right here. Trying to figure out what way to do it. So this is supposed to have a pink stomach and red fins on the top and back. The indigo is the normal one. Death Note says 6,800. Demon Alphagar says 6,439. All right, I'm making sure I was writing down everyone's chat for their guesses so that I don't miss any. Because if you guys get it, I gotta make sure I honor that shit. Yeah, everybody's guessing the 6,000. I like that because that means it's coming soon. Hopefully. Crossing my fingers for every single one of you guys. We got to get it. We got to get her down. We got to get her done. And we got to get this situated. I would put yours down. Dot. To 67. Bottom left corner, JFC. I'm 25. This is so sad of me. What's so sad about it? What's going on? What makes you 25 being sad? I was waiting yesterday at 8 p.m. but realized you weren't live. Exactly. If I don't have it scheduled, I probably am not gonna go live. I took Wednesdays are like my days off, but sometimes I'll go stream, sometimes I won't. So it's a shot in the dark if I'm gonna be live on Wednesdays. But typically it's my day off. What's up, Monkey Man? What's good with you? Welcome in, welcome in. I think, honestly, if you're enjoying yourself, there's no brain rot with anything that you do in your life. If you are enjoying yourself, that's not rotting. That is you enjoying yourself. You be having fun. Shiny Rayquaza, what's up, brother? Love the freaking username, and I love the freaking profile pic. Shiny Rayquaza is the best Pokemon in the entire world. Very sure. What's up? Random suggestion suggested on the live stream, but I'm here for it. Good luck. Thank you so much, Very sure. I really appreciate that. Come on, mister. Now, I'm going to call the Lugia a Mister while it's blue, and then I'll call it a Mrs. once it turns pink. GG's, man. All the best. Thank you so much, Demon. I really appreciate that. What's up, Vanessa? Welcome in, welcome back, and I hope you're doing well. It's been a minute since I've seen you. Hopefully all is good. Yo, best of luck. What are the odds usually? The odds are usually 1 in 8,192. So you're most likely to get it within 1,892. But sometimes, rarely, but sometimes you go past that. How far past that? Well, time will only tell. What's up, engineer? Welcome in. Work's been killing me, man. Yeah. You know what? The work life, I'm so glad I don't do that anymore. I'm glad that I have my own business to run. But I do know how you feel. I used to do like 14, 15-hour work shifts. Working at Sears, and I absolutely loved it, but it took a lot of my time away from family life, fun, and a lot of other things. But you know, bills got to be paid and things got to be done in life. Nana, what's up? Welcome back. Heading to work, but I wanted to say good luck with the today's hunt. Well, thank you so much, Nana. I really appreciate that. If you guys don't know who Nana is, it's XXNEKO. She obviously is using her handle now. I hate how YouTube's using handles instead of the usernames. It's one thing I cannot stand. But everybody is on my side with that. I'm sure you guys are. But the only way you're going to fix it is if you match your handle and your username, which 9 times out of 10, it's hard to do because somebody already took your name. What's up, Burke? Welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're having an amazing day. Of course, let's get this shiny Lugia, and let's give this shiny Lugia away. Hey, look, a dolphin. What's up? How you doing today? Burke, welcome in. Oh, well, good luck, mate. Appreciate it. Hey, look, there's a dolphin. How you doing? I'm good to know you enjoyed your old job, but yikes, 14, 15 hours sounds soul destroying. You know what? Honestly, I'm not going to lie. Like, when I was at my old job, we all enjoyed each other's company. It was like going to a friend's house and getting paid for it. That's how I felt when I was working over at Sears. I honestly miss it so much, but too bad that company is gone now. You don't know what Sears is? It was an American company. It's kind of like tied with Kmart. Yeah, Kmart. It's tied with Kmart, which they've made a lot of different companies like Kenmore. They made Kenmore. They made Craftsman. They backed a lot of companies and made a lot of money, but they made a lot of mistakes. I'm not sure how to say your name, but Miguel, I'm gonna say Miguel. Welcome in. Let's go. Appreciate you being here. 14, 15 hours is pretty disgusting. Yeah, I had like over 100-hour work weeks all the time. I was a manager, so I had to. Fairy Shirt says, what is everybody's first ever Pokemon game? So the first one I ever played was Red version, but the first one that I ever owned that was officially 100% mine was Pokemon Emerald, and that is why, and one of the reasons why, Pokemon Emerald is the best Pokemon game in the entire world, in my opinion. Especially because of nostalgia. Nostalgia is the biggest key factor in that. Thank you guys all so much for the reactions. Truly amazing. Truly appreciate it. Like I said, guys, our goal today is to hit 2K. If we can hit 2K, I would truly freaking be extremely happy and make my day that much better. And I hope I can make your guys' day that much better as well. My first game was FireRed. That's awesome, dude. That's a great game to have. I know we are so close to it, and I can feel it. I like that's why it's gonna be today's goal, because I feel like it's coming tonight. I can feel it in the air tonight. I worked at a place known for its insane hours once, but I never got the high, though. Can't say where. I'm sure I know where, though. I'm sure I know. Oops, stream delay. You already said it. Exactly. That's how it works sometimes. Whenever you guys say something, I said something, and then there's like a little delay on there. I mean, I would love to have better internet so the delay will be less, but I'm not going to get any better internet at the current location that I'm at, because the HOA won't allow you to have anything else besides freaking Xfinity here. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Moon. Pokemon Moon was a pretty decent game. It wasn't the best in my opinion, but it was pretty decent. Father Hope says Pokemon Sun. So we had one with Moon, one with Sun. That is freaking awesome. I like Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun a lot better. I think like you around 10K. Hope I'm wrong. All right, Gabriel, I'm gonna write that down. Gabriel is 10K. That's horrible. Hopefully it doesn't get to 10K, but you know what? It's good to have the backboard. That's what I call a backboard guess right there. Pokemon Crystal was mine, but I have great memories using a link cable on the playground with some friends. Pokemon Emerald and Sapphire. Exactly. I think Pokemon Emerald, Sapphire, FireRed, LeafGreen, that's when the link cable stuff became very prominent. I know that the link cable existed on the Game Boy Color days. Of course it did. And I've done trades with those. Trust me, I have. But Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, FireRed, that's legit like the days of the link cables that were at its peak. And then it actually became where there was wireless link cables. Do you guys remember the wireless link cables? That shit was freaking cool. HOAs are insane, man. I thought their rules were optional, but apparently not. The HOA is such a foreign concept to me. Indeed it is. But the thing is like HOA, if you decide to go against what they say and then you go and get something else, you're going to be paying fines. You will have to pay fines if you decide to go against with what they say on the contract, you can actually go to court for it as well. So I'm not gonna press buttons and try to push the limits to that. Yeah, FireRed had the wireless adapters for trades. It was unique. You beat the system by becoming the system, Corey. See, I'm not gonna be in this location all my life. I'm not gonna be in this location that long. Maybe 2 years max. And then I want to go to California next. To be honest with you, I want to go to California. I want to go to San Diego. Live in the area. I honestly think San Diego would be amazing. What's the point of doing this with the 8 emulators on a PC? Band testing. We are not on an emulator, by the way. And yes, we are playing this on the PC. We have 8 instances. We're using the thing called the Epilogue GB operator, which allows us to play our official Pokemon FireRed right on the PC. It allows you to play your Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games straight on your PC. And typically you only have one window open, but we're crazy, we're wild. We have 8 screens open so that we have higher chances of seeing a shiny. And it speeds up the process for all of us watching. And then once I get the shiny, I actually give it away to somebody watching, and we have an amazing time hanging out, having fun with each other. So it's not a waste of time, and it's a lot of fun. And thank you so much for your concerns and for you being here. Good luck on your hunt. Got my shiny Lugia 3 days ago on Soul Silver. That's awesome, dude. Freaking congrats on getting that. What's up, Ness? Welcome in. I'm from Indian, brother. Currently in Singapore for office work. That's awesome, Death Note. How is Singapore? How's the weather over there? Pretty cool, Death Note. It is. That is pretty cool. Hi. Good night. Goodness, how are you? What's up, Jope? Okay, Jope, what's good with you? What's up? If I mispronounce your damn names, guys, you guys can correct me. Nesquilja YT, what's up? Hi, how are you doing? I'm convinced HOA board members are the most bored people on Earth. I agree with you, Ultra. Yeah, Drew of Life. It is not an emulator. That's right. What's up, Benji? How are you doing today? Hope you're having an amazing day, bro. Appreciate you being here. All right, guys, this is encounter number 7,000. Here we go. All right, it looks like we're going to still continue this hunt, and let's keep on grinding. NSU, Chimbang, what's up? GG's, bro. Appreciate you. I prefer my own country because there is my family and I love them so much. You know what? There's nothing wrong with loving your family. Yep, we are officially over 7,000 mark pile. It's insane. It really is that we are over 7,000 already. I forgot what number I put for the encounters. Haha. I have it all written down, so don't worry. Mike says another 10 tries and you'll get it. Okay. Here, this one right here, we'll count this one as 10. We're gonna do a little countdown. And let's see if we can get it. Okay. Here's number 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. I have high hopes for you guys. Come on, let's do this. 2. 1. And I'll give you 1 extra just in case. A pinch for extra measures. Here we go. Putting in a low 1 for your brother. I'm guessing 1 million. Vanessa, what do you mean? That's insane. Death Note says 72.35. Death Note, you already did 6,800. 1 guess per hunt, buddy. All right, 8.5. Okay. A million would be really unlucky. Indeed, it will. Or indeed, it would, but I definitely don't know if I'd be able to do that. 1 million seems a lot of extra. Like, that would be insane. I would definitely not be doing that hunt still at that point. But I say never give up and everything, but holy shit, 1 million, I would legit quit if it got up to that freaking much. That'd be insane. What's up, Jacob? Welcome in. Death Note says, you got me. United States of America, 1, 2, 3. What's up? Great to see you. How is it going? And thank you so much for being here. I'm hunting for a shiny Trico and Oris. I already got a Mudkip. That's awesome. Congratulations on your shiny Mudkip. Let's go. Keep on grinding. You got this. Just like we will get this shiny Lugia one way or another. We're going to find it. And then we're going to give it away to one of you guys watching. You watch, you'll see, and you will find out. Time is ticking. Trust me, it's going to happen. Thank you so much, Ron. I really appreciate that. Thanks. No problem, Jacob. You got this. Keep on grinding and you'll get it. Hopefully it doesn't take forever. That's right, Gusher. And welcome in, Gusher. Great to see you again. Welcome back, of course. Hope you're having an amazing day. If not, well, hopefully this live stream can make it that much better. Truly appreciate you being here. And of course, let's get this shiny Lugia down and under control. Thank you so much, Brent, for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat. Enjoy your games. And let's get this shiny Pokemon. Truly appreciate you being here. And thank you so much for the support. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. So Cam, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat. And enjoy your games. And let's get this shiny Lugia. Truly appreciate you being here. And that's what I'm talking about right there, guys. We are just that much closer to getting 2,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for the support. From contributions from viewers like you, thank you. Hopefully this doesn't end up like the Latias shiny hunt. User, that is 100% not going to happen. But we can all hope. One reset takes about 35 seconds and it's killing me. Indeed. I understand your pain. I really do. Happy hunting, Big Dog. Thank you so much, Bigfoot Gyms. How you doing? Welcome back, by the way. I'm about ready to go get a freaking breath mint. Mints help you settle your stomach, and my stomach is freaking bloated from having what the heck did I have? Panda Express? It's not the best in the world, I can tell you that. Latias took forever. Yeah, Latias did take forever, Gusher. It was 37,728 encounters. 37,728 encounters. That was ridiculous. Placeholder, welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat. Enjoy your games, and let's get this fucking shiny. Truly appreciate you being here. Let's go. Thank you so much. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, so thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy your games, and let's get this fucking shiny. Truly appreciate you being here. Let's go. A pink Lugia, indeed. We are looking for the pink and red Lugia. Can't wait to see it. What kind of cola are you drinking? I'm drinking Summit Cola. It's a Aldi's brand. It's not the real Coca-Cola. It's not Pepsi Cola. It's just less of everything in it. So I'm like, you know what? I'll pick this. It took you 26,000 attempts last time. Yeah, 26,410 for Lugia. Yes. $115 resets per hour. Dang. What game are you playing again? I'm sorry, I forgot. Is this a macro? No, I'm using my actual fingers to watch. Press A. I'm resetting. Like, I don't use macro controllers like a lot of other streamers do. I actually like to manually do everything. No, we're using the Epilogue GB operator. This device allows you to play off the cartridge. So we're playing the Epilogue GB operator. It allows you to play your Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games straight on the PC. This thing will allow you to dump saves, backup saves, and of course dump the game so that you could be able to have everything right at your fingertips digitally if you need be, or if you want to put it on your Steam Deck or whatever. This thing, it only costs $50 from their website. If you buy it from Amazon, it's like 110 bucks. So yeah, save some money, buy it directly from the website. One game, one save, one controller on 8 instances, which equals 8 screens. All you use is a 3DS. That's awesome, dude. Congrats on that. Yeah, Lugia hunts can get pretty high. That's for sure, Vanessa. Yeah, using it. I mean, I've done a lot of one-screen hunts in my life, and trust me, it's definitely a lot more difficult. But I do this for stream reasons, not necessarily for personal. You know. The link to the GB operator, he doesn't even has not even sponsored. Exactly, I'm not even sponsored, but I like to always promote it because it's something that I've actually love and enjoy. I didn't realize that you already did that, so I'm gonna delete mine. Come on, buddy. And these are all separated screens. None of them are duplicates at all. I can tell you that right here, right now. Yo, that is sick. Thank you so much, Ash. I really appreciate that. And you know what? So many people are like so negative about emulation and all this other stuff. I'm not negative about it, but I like playing off the cartridges. So when I hit save, it goes right to the cartridge and there's no worries about anything. And that's what I love about it. And that's the way I can trade it up to the newer games. Yeah, it's legit memory muscle. Trust me. And it gets, my hands start to cramp after a while. And sometimes my memory muscle works a little too quick because I've skipped 2 shinies in one day. And that was something I made a short on, and it was for Deoxys. It happened twice in one day. So I just got to make sure I check, make sure there's no shiny, start, select AB. And then do it again. All right, no shinies, start, select AB. And it's legit a rhythm I just got to get myself into. What's up, Craft48? How you doing today? Crystal, welcome in. How you doing today? Honestly, I could use a macro controller, but the thing is, if I use the macro controller, what's to say that the macro controller is not, the macro controller can't see the shiny. And what's going to happen is the macro controller is just going to reset on the shiny. You know, that to me doesn't make any sense. Goofy Goober, what's up? Welcome in. The Link 50, hello, welcome in. What's up, John Doe? Good luck on the hunt. Appreciate that, John. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Great to see you all. Thank you so much, Vanessa, for greeting everybody at the door. Appreciate it. I'm doing amazing, having an amazing day. I did so much on this day. Like, honestly, I think I was more productive on this one day than I have and than any other days. I got so much work done. Got so much paperwork done. I got so many things completed today. It's freaking a blessing. And you know what? I'm making moves, making really big business moves. And moving to California doesn't seem far off from right now. I want to move to San Diego. First time here, Goofy Goober? Oh, thank you so much for being here. And I really, truly appreciate the love and support from everybody, new, old, and of course, existing. You guys are amazing. So Crystal thinks that I'm gonna get my Lugia once I hit 2K subs. I appreciate that. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Guess we'll have to wait and see. Maybe we get the shiny before we get the 2K, or maybe we get it at 2K. But time will tell, and time will be on our side. Let's see. Hopefully he'll get his 2K subs within 5 minutes, Crystal. Right? I mean, I hope for the 2K, but you know, it's gonna come when it needs to be here. I can't control it. I can't control that, guys. I wish you the best of luck for all of your shinies. Thank you so much, the Link 50. I really appreciate that. I really do. And you know what? That goes a long way, and that hits right here, right in my heart, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate that, Vanessa. I really do. Vanessa says that my legendary streams are so awesome. Are they legendary? Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I understand that you guys are probably like, damn, this dude says appreciate a lot, but I'm just a very appreciative person. Like, you guys have to understand that in my life, I didn't really have, I didn't have a lot. I mean, my mom had 14 kids. So of course she's not going to be able to afford everything and get things and do this and do that. It was hard for her. It was hard for, you know, us all. I mean, she had way too many kids. You know, that is her fault, something that she should have controlled. But you know what? At some point, I finally moved out. I was tired of being there. I wasn't being heard. I wasn't being any of that stuff. So I eventually was homeless at one point. I was bouncing from house to house, friend to friend. And then I ended up living under a bridge during the winter. And then at some point, somebody who owned a farm actually was like, hey, work on the farm and you can live here for free. I did that for almost 2 years. And then I eventually left that place, met some people, and you know, I legit started selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace and eBay. It wasn't called Facebook Marketplace at the time. It was legit just Facebook groups that you would sell stuff on. It wasn't even Marketplace yet. And that's how I changed my whole world around. And then I became unhomeless. And now here I am today. And I'm so grateful for where I've come from. Have you ever accidentally missed one doing this way? Of course I have. I've missed 2 shiny Deoxys in the same day, same hunt, because my muscle memory was just like reset, reset, reset. I wasn't being patient, and you know what? That taught me some more patience. It's gonna be the next one. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Right now. Did you get the shiny Mewtwo? How many encounters? Yes, I did get that shiny Mewtwo. Mewtwo was 13,424. The Link 50 says, you seem like a genuine good person. I really appreciate that. And that's all I want to be, is I want to be myself and that's it. I don't want to be anybody that I'm not. I don't want to pretend to be somebody I'm not. And I also don't want to, I want to be transparent and honest with all of you guys, because you know what would I get out of lying? One, if somebody lies to somebody and then you change the story over time, then the lies are going to catch up to you. Okay, so it's best to just keep it positive, be honest, because you know what, shit comes back to bite you. I appreciate that, P. Smith. I really do. Thank you so much. How did you live under a bridge in the winter? How did you stay warm or eat? Well, I'm not honestly proud of what I did to stay warm, but what I did was I borrowed a tent from a friend, and there was a store down the street called Hannaford's. Patrick Smith, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat, enjoy your games, and let's get the shiny. So there was a store down the street called Hannaford's. And I went over to Hannaford's, and I normally go there to go to the bathroom, fill up my water bottle that I stole. I legit stole a refillable water bottle from, I think, from like a school. It was like legit in front of the school. I was on the field, and nobody was around, so I just picked it up, washed it, and that became mine. So this is probably the only time I ever stole in my life, was when I was living under a bridge. So I stole the water bottle that I found. So I kind of stole it, but kind of didn't. But I stole a heater from Hannaford's. And on the bridge, there was light posts. And on these light posts was plugs. So I borrowed a cord from my friend. He legit told me I could borrow it. So we had this long cable. I plugged it into the bridge. I dropped the cord, and it legit just made it to the tent. I plugged the heater on the inside of the tent, and I was like that for like 3-4 months. BT, no, this is not a ROM. This is actually right off the cartridge itself. We are playing right here on the cartridge on the Epilogue GB operator, which allows you to play your Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games straight on your PC. Vanessa says, thank you so much for being vulnerable with your audience. You're always keeping it real. Exactly. I mean, to be honest with you guys, once I did start making money, I went back to that Hannaford's and I legit gave them more money than what the heater was than the heater cost. And the manager told me straight to my face that they knew that I took it. They seen me take it, but they knew I needed it, so they didn't say anything. And I really respected that. That heater was only, I think, $19.99. I gave them $100 as an apology, and they even said I didn't need to give them the 100. And then I said, well, here it is. And then they said, no, we're not taking it. So then I just put it in the donation slip. So they said, at least now I know that they knew about it. All right, Goofy Goober, you have a good one, brother. Appreciate you being here. I wouldn't mind if someone stole from me for a reason like that. Yeah, you know what? I mean, there's no reason. There's no like. What's the word I'm looking for? There's no rectifying like anybody taking anything from anybody. Like, it's not good to steal at all, and I wouldn't recommend anybody ever do that. But desperate times came desperate measures. It was either that or I froze to death under a bridge. My greatest achievement in life, Corey, was surviving that winter on saltine crackers, water bottle, and a tent. Vanessa, are you going to? Are you leaving us, Vanessa? So just loads multiple instances on the same save file? Yes, BT. It is. So that's the downside to it. If we have multiple shinies, we only get to keep one, sadly. How many shiny Lugias? I only have one for myself. I only have one on... Well, I have one on LeafGreen. I have one on Emerald. And I have a couple on Pokemon Go, but I give these ones away. This one's going to be given away to somebody watching. I don't need this. This is not for me. This was a special event ticket. No, you're staying. I was saying goodbye to those leaving. Oh, okay. Making sure. You really are a good person. I started watching because I like the vibes. Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad that I can have those vibes to you. And you know what? That's why when my kids grow up, I want them to learn the value of life, money, and so they don't make the same mistakes that I did, you know? But the environment that at my mom's house was so toxic that I'd rather live on the streets. That's how bad it was. You missed a shiny? No, I didn't. But all right, we're gonna go back in time because this person says we missed a shiny, even though I know we didn't. All right, I'm watching back, guys. Give me 1 second here. Yeah. Lies, I tell you. Lies. There's no freaking shiny. You're pulling my leg. Alien says, won't get that shiny award. Oh, is that so? You know what we're going to do? We're going to get this shiny, and then I'm going to say, see, I told you so. Because you know what? I never shut up, I never quit, and I never stop until I get it is what I want to get. So for me, I always manifest everything in my life. Ever since those days back in the day, I've always manifested everything. And everything that I manifest to make it happen, it freaking happens. Yeah, Death Note. I figured out that he was lying. I even looked back. I knew he was lying, but I just looked back just in case. But I knew, without a shadow of a doubt, that I did not pass no shiny because I always make sure I double check every single time. If you guys see my eyes when I click on it, you can see my eyes legit scan everything like this. Can you still get Shadow Lugia in this game? I don't think you can. I don't think that's even a real thing. Much respect. I wanted to go back to school as being in my 30s, full-time and working full-time, having kids in a house, but hard work pays off. Exactly. Hard work does pay off. And you know what? I'm so glad that you had a great outcome in your situation. And I'm so glad that I had a great outcome in mine. Because you know what? There could be an obstacle or a path that we could have taken where we wouldn't even be here at all. So I'm glad that we can be here. I'm glad we got to meet, and I'm glad we have this situation for us to be here. Shadow Lugia was in Coliseum. Indeed it was. And also Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. One of the best freaking Pokemon games of all time. Shadow Lugia exists in Gale of Darkness. Indeed, Gale of Darkness was the freaking one of the best of all time. Like I said, what a great game. Can't wait to re-get that game. I actually have the case, manual, art, but the disc got disc rot, so therefore I have to get a new disc, sadly. Wonder if people like the jump shiny hunting, just to say people missed a shiny. Yeah, it happens every single time. No matter who you are, no matter how big or how small your channel is, people like to pull your leg, like, oh, you missed a shiny. It happens all the time. I'm legit in other people's streams, and I see all the time. I like to call those people out. Sometimes they're just joking, and it's sometimes okay. But if they're doing it to be an ass, then fuck you too. We are officially in unlucky numbers. No, I don't consider that to be unlucky. Honestly, to be honest with you, any time we do a shiny hunt and we don't get it within the first 8,192, you know what that means? We're gonna earn this shiny even that much more. Like, it's never a bad number unless we're past 20,000. Why no shiny even after 8,192 encounters? Bollywood, there's a whole video on it on YouTube, but it's legit a roll of a dice. Every time you reset it, it's restarting the encounters. We're keeping track of the counters, of course, but in theoretical statistics and all that stuff, it is basically a re-roll of the dice every single time. The game doesn't remember you encountering it. So when you reset the game, it's like it's encountering it for the first time again, over and over again. So it's basically an RNG situation. I always am so confused when I see these. I reset for a shiny Citiquill and Heart Gold, and it took over 700 tries, and the odds different in this game. Yep. Well, different games have different odds, yes, but also you can be lucky and then you can be unlucky. I've had small hunts where it was like 200-300, and then I've had ones that are like 6,000-7,000, and then I've had 15,000-20,000, and then I had one that was extremely horrible, was 37,728. It's just the legit. It's pretty much like a lottery. If you can encounter 8 simultaneously, why not 16? Hurricane, because 16 screens would look like shit. That's why. I legit want to make it look great for me and easy for me to see. And then I also want to make it where it's easy for you guys to see. Like, think about it. That looks good. 8 looks good. Now, if you had more screens, the screens would be way too small. And then I would have to look at more screens, and that would be more eye straining to me. and that also would probably miss some shinies, and I do not want to do that. So 8 is the sweet spot. I'm not going to do way more than 8 ever again. 6 actually was the number I was at before, and everybody talked me into doing 8, but then everybody keeps saying do 10, do 12, do 15, do 16. Sorry, but the most you guys will ever see is 8. If I do turbo mode, I do 10, but those aren't even on the screen. 8,000 screens, lol. I mean, if you guys get the Epilogue GB operator yourself, as long as your graphics card can handle it, you guys can do as much screens as you'd like on your own. Exactly, Ultra. 16 is asking for a headache and some eye pain. I used to do 2 streams a day, and I started getting blood vessel, like these like red lines all in my eyes, and I was like, you know what? We can't be doing that. We need to do 1 stream a day, and that's it. 8 different players to do reroll 8 different times encounters. Low key, hella smart. Exactly. We're doing 1 controller to control all 8 screens, and it's amazing. It's kind of like people doing with the 10, 15 GameCubes. They had the 1 Wavebird on the same channel, and they can control all of the GameCubes all at once. How does that work? All right. While this loads, I'm going to go over this. We are using the Epilogue GB operator, which allows you to play your Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games. So what that means is that we have a 1 game that this operating system loads off of. We have 1 game, 1 save, okay? That's the first step. Second step is, instead of doing 1 screen, we load off of it 8 different times, so it equals 8 different screens, so 8 different instances. And since we're using 1 controller, which will allow us to control, every single screen. So therefore, 1 screen, 1 controller with 8 instances on it, and then we have a Epilogue GB operator that allows us to load off of. That equals a lot more faster shiny hunt, and of course, faster encounters. And then the thing is if we see more than 1 shiny, we catch them both. Whatever has the best nature, that's the only one we can keep, because we can only keep 1. Because once I save the game, it goes straight to the cartridge, and there's no questions about it, and I can't do nothing about it. Even if I wanted to keep both shinies, there's no way I could. Hurricane says, makes sense. Sorry, I'm new to this. It's all good. It's all good. I legit have answered that question. I can't tell you how many times, but I'm always happy to help, and I'm always happy to be here for you guys. Looks really cool. I might pick one up. Exactly. This thing costs only $50 straight from the Epilogue website. But if you would like to make some drop shippers money, if you go to Amazon and buy it for $110, they'll buy it straight from the website and drop ship it to you. And then they make profit, and then you spend more money. That's what they want. But for me, I'm here for you. I'm here for the people. And I want you guys to buy straight from the website to get $50 and then enjoy it. There's the link right there. It's a good explanation, so thank you. No problem. Appreciate you being here. And of course, let's get this shiny. Good to see you. I'm still going after the shiny Trico from Emerald. Emerald Trico shiny hunting is a bitch, man. I'm legit rooting for you, bro. Let me tell you, when I shiny hunted for a starter on Emerald, it is the hardest out of Ruby and Sapphire. I can tell you that. But the best of luck to you. You got this, man. You got this. I believe in you. Alien Toxic says LOL. Alien Toxic, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We'll be back live again tomorrow around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see you then. Till then, keep on shining and stay awesome. Guys, we are only 20. I repeat, 20 subscribers away from hitting 2,000 subscribers, guys. If you guys want to see this shiny Lugia, let's get those 20 subscribers to give us the best luck. We freaking got this, guys. We will do this together. I've seen 2 natural shinies in the entire 16 years of playing. That's awesome. Congratulations on your 2 natural shinies. I've seen way more than that. I can tell you that. I'm not comparing my situation to you, but playing on the actual Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Advance SP and even Game Boy Color, I've seen some great shinies. I only honestly do this way for the shiny hunting for the streams. I don't shiny hunt like this for myself off stream. I tell you that right now. Like, this is all for the stream, all for you guys. And of course, like I said, once we get this shiny Lugia, we will be giving it away to one of you guys watching. And what that means is that you, the person who wins this, gets to nickname it and you get to keep it. And I legit will send it to you via Pokemon Home or even adding it to one of your current saves. Easy. Which Gen 3 starter is your favorite? My favorite Gen 3 starter, of course, is going to be Torchic. Torchic, Trico, and Mudkip, those 3 are amazing. But I say Torchic is definitely the best because you got freaking Combuskin, and of course my favorite Blaziken. Hell yeah. Pokemon Emerald's my favorite, so of course it has to be that. I'm sorry, what's the difference doing this differently? Is it legal way to be transferred? Hurricane. So what's the difference? The difference is that we're loading this off of an official cartridge, playing it officially. It's kind of like if we had 8 Game Boys right in front of us with 8 different cartridges. So therefore that would cost more money, and that's, to be honest with you, just because even if you had the money to do so, doesn't mean it's financially a smart thing to do, because it's always great to stay within your means or under your means of financial freedom. I don't need to get into financial stuff with you, but it's obviously more cost efficient to do this way. That's the difference. And no, we're not using cheats. We're not using RNG manipulation. If we used cheats or RNG manipulation, don't you think we would get it within the first 5 to 10 freaking resets or even the first encounter? That's how that shit works. That's number 1. Number 2, this isn't cheating to me. If it's cheating to you, then that's your prerogative and that's your choice. But thanks for your input. Playing through Sapphire and only got a shiny Zubat in the post game. That's awesome. Well, at least you got a freaking shiny, and I love that you got that. That's awesome. Gen 3 starters are the best starters, and it's not even close. What was everyone's first Pokemon game? Mine was Ruby on Game Boy Advance. Mine was Pokemon Emerald. Was my official first ever game that was actually officially mine. Because I've borrowed Pokemon Crystal. I borrowed FireRed, LeafGreen. FireRed. I keep saying FireRed. It's so hard for me to do that, guys. I borrowed yellow version, red version, gold, silver, and crystal, but officially first ever game was Emerald. And I got to thank this person real quick. Thank you, Kevin, so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat. Enjoy your games, and let's get this fucking shiny. Truly appreciate you being here. And let's do this, not just for me, but for you. All the freaking amazing people out there. Pokemon Sun, Pokemon Gold. Yeah, man, as long as you're not actively modifying the game, I see nothing wrong with multiple screens. Thank you so much. And exactly, I'm not modifying shit, and I'm legit just playing this raw right off the cartridge, saving right to the cartridge. The only thing that's on the black gray side type of thing is the multiple screens, but you know what? I'm legit thinking of my wallet. I'm thinking of being cost efficient. Good luck shiny hunting today. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Ant. Vanessa says, hi, I'm back. All right, welcome back, Vanessa. Pokemon Diamond, right now I'm playing Brilliant Diamond after coming back to the series after many years. You know what's crazy is that Pokemon Diamond on the DS is actually the cheapest Pokemon game that you can buy. And honestly, I think it's definitely worth it. If you guys don't have Pokemon Diamond for the DS, I'd recommend you guys get it now before the game freaking rises in prices. Cheats equal instant shiny. Multiple screens equals working smarter, not harder. Freaking yes, sir, dude. I love it, bro. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, we went past your guess, Vanessa. We went past a lot of people's guesses. I would say cheapest in Pocket Monster Green. But if you don't speak Japanese, good luck, LOL. That's true, but I'm talking about like English games. Pokemon Diamond is the cheapest out of all of them. I mean, to be honest with you, when I was playing games back in the day, the Pokemon games, I didn't really give two craps about the dialogue when I was younger. I would legit just tap A, like skipping all of it. I didn't care. So I kind of, if I know the gist of the game, then I'm pretty much good to go. So technically, if I wanted to, I could. But I honestly, as I got older, I love reading. I love being in the store, and I love reading. So I definitely can't do that nowadays. Can't find a copy of BW2. Black and White 2 without costing $200. Exactly. It's insane. It is insane. I'm so glad that I got my copies, and you know what? The market of those games are just going up. They're just going up. Black and White 2 are amazing games, and once you do find one for a great price, take it, dude. Take it. I'm gonna say right now, go to thrift shops. Go to like mom and pop shops that sell used things, if whatever country you're from. I'm not sure if they call them thrift shops or pawn shops or whatever, but go to those type of shops. Go to yard sales, tag sales, whatever the heck they call them in your countries as well. Just like where people are selling their stuff. I've found some great deals. I'm not taking advantage of them. They legit have them at those prices. So sorry, but I'm gonna buy it for that price and save me some money. Try looking left first for better luck. All right. I'm not gonna even do a no look, dude. I legit need to just get a few games, Pokemon games, and then I have them all the main series games. I don't care about the puzzle ones and all that stuff. But the main series games, I pretty much have them all. I just need a few more. How do you hunt in so many games at once? We're doing 8 screens, 8 instances at once. And how you do it is you just make sure you keep your eye on the ball and don't reset it until you know that all of them aren't shiny. We are playing on the Epilogue GB operator, which allows you to play right off the cartridge. We're using one controller to control all 8 instances. We're actually playing one game, 8 different screens. And they are all separate. I thought the odds were 1 in 4K. No, that's for like the newer games. The odds for this game are 1 in 8,192. Why still no shiny? Because it's just the odds. you are more than likely to get it within 8,192, but it doesn't mean you're guaranteed that. And Lugia has been known to pass the actual odds all the time. Epilogue GB Operator allows you to play your authentic GB, GBC, and GBA games on the PC. That allows us to back up games, saves, and also Shiny Hunt. Exactly. Thank you so much for putting that down, Vanessa. Appreciate it. Well, thank you so much for being here, Billy. Great to see you. Sorry, bro. I asked why no shinies because of the 20-second delay. It's all good. It's all good, man. Javier, thank you so much. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat. Enjoy your games. And let's get this shiny. Truly appreciate you being here. Hi again. Welcome in, Engineer. I love robots. How are you doing today? Great to see you. And that was encounter 8888. That would have been amazing if we got it right there and then. Come on, Shiny. Where are you at? We are looking for you. So we shall give you away, and somebody wants to adopt you and add them or add you to their collection. If anybody who's getting this Lugia, are you going to add it to your team, or are you going to just put it in your Shiny Dex box so you can complete a Shiny Dex? Exactly. There's a chance that you never see one at all. But we always do. We always do. Eventually. What would say has been your easiest shiny hunt? My easiest shiny hunt? Okay, so I'm going to ask you this. My easiest shiny hunt on stream or off stream? Let me know. On stream or off stream? Let me know. Miss Lugia needs to come home already. Exactly. Hey, I've played the other versions and I got 3 legendary birds. That's awesome, dude. Congrats on your 3 legendary birds. Not sure yet. Still working on the full dex on Pokemon Home, but I already got a shiny Ho-Oh. That's awesome, dude. Congrats on that. Did you catch Mewtwo? I couldn't see it because I was super busy this week. Ultra, yes, we did catch that shiny Mewtwo, of course. We don't ever go to the next thing unless we catch it. We got the shiny Mewtwo at 13,424. Legit 7 minutes in on the last stream. Either or. So on stream, our easiest hunt was a Haunter. It was 1 second. So the fastest shiny we ever had on stream was a shiny Haunter at 148 encounters. But if you want to count it towards a legendary, our fastest legendary was 312 for a Regice. That's freaking insanely fast. But off stream, 2 encounters. 2. Not 3, not 4, not 21, not 22. Legit, just 2 encounters of your... You know, this is my favorite. Right here, Rayquaza. I got a shiny Rayquaza on the 2nd encounter ever on my Game Boy Advance. Not on this multiple screen shit. On my Game Boy Advance. That was my fastest ever, and it probably will be my fastest ever of all time. I did encounter one time a first ever encounter with Suicune. A shiny encounter, but I didn't catch it. Why didn't I catch it? I got its health down to this. I threw a ball, the game froze, and that's that. I never caught it because the cartridge froze on me. The game froze on me. Pokemon Crystal, I legit haven't played it since. Yes, I did. Ultra, I did shiny hunt the starters on stream in the past, but my channel was very small at the time. I think I only had like a couple hundred subs, and a lot of people did not watch those streams. But we are going to be doing a shiny hunt for a starter after Lugia. Which, speaking of that, let me start a poll for you guys. Let me start a poll for you guys. Start a poll. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll get back to the chat in just a second. I don't like how you can only choose 4. It's so to me, I don't like that. All right, there we go. I started the poll. Everybody make your votes right now. Samantha Cook, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat. Enjoy your games, and let's get this shiny. Truly appreciate you being here. And everybody, make sure you hit that vote. What would you guys like to see in the next hunt after we get the Lugia? We are hoping to go and get a starter. Everybody keeps asking for the starter, so we're going to do a starter. Engineer says, I sub to you. Thank you so much, Engineer. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat. Enjoy your games, and let's get the shiny. Truly appreciate you being here. Torchic, my beloved. Torchic is one of my favorites of all time. I will say, especially the shiny, of course. Got to go with my favorite first gen starter. Is that going to be Charmander, or am I jumping the gun? Engineer says Charmander. There you go. Let's go. Have you ever resetted on a shiny by accident, Billy? Yes. If you look at my shorts on my channel, it happened to me twice in the same day. And it happened on one Pokemon, and that Pokemon's name is Deoxys. Wait, how do you get Torchic in FireRed? We won't be doing it on this game. We'd be playing Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald. You silly. Squirtle Squad. Charmander's in the league. Everybody make sure you vote for what you want to see. Vote for what you want to see. Don't vote because one's winning, one's losing. Just vote for what you would vote for. If we get 2 more subscribers, that was the year I was born, 1994. That was a great freaking channel. That was a great episode, Squirtle Squad. You guys have ever watched that freaking Pokemon episode? They had the Squirtle Squad. That shit was so freaking funny. Z-Dog in the building. What's good, Z-Dog? By the way, Z-Dog, have you got your pack yet? Hi, I don't know who you are, but you should get a shiny right now. All right. Thank you so much, Spundle. Really appreciate that. I'm not sure who you are, but thank you so much for being here. Any hopes to get Gen 10? If any interest in the newer games? I play the newer games, yes, but I don't really stream them all that much. Hey, do you know what game my PFP is from? Not sure, engineer. No, I haven't yet. Okay, dang. It should have been there already. Snail mail be really snailing nowadays. I'm torn between Squirtle and Torchic. Do a spin wheel. Legit, go on this website, type in, go to Google, type spin wheel, put one, and then the other. Put Squirtle and Torchic, have it spin it, and then let it be chosen by the Wheel of Fate. Yes, sir! Let's fucking go. We got the shiny, everybody. 91,092 92 encounters with 1,993 freaking subs. Thank you guys so freaking much. Let's freaking go. Glorious. Look at that, 1994. That's my freaking birth year right there. All right, guys. Now here comes the point where we are gonna start the giveaway. If you guys want to enter yourself in to win this beautiful, beautiful Lugia, give me just a moment and I will give you the instructions in just a second. All right, guys, what you're going to do is you're going to type the word Lugia. It doesn't have to be capital. It can be lowercase with capitals or all, whatever. Just make sure you only enter it once, guys. If you enter it more than once, you will be disqualified, okay? So here we go. We are starting it right now. Anybody who wants to type in the word Lugia, you will be entered in to this giveaway. Good luck to all. And then once I catch it, I will spin it and we will go from there. And whoever the winner is will name it and get it. All right, guys, here we go. Let's freaking go. All right, we have some Ultra Balls, so let's try to get in an Ultra Ball if we can. Good luck to everybody. So far, we have 12 entries. Anybody who wants the shiny Lugia, now is the time. Now is the best time for you guys to type in Lugia in the chat and have yourself a chance of getting this beautiful, beautiful mon. And what the actual heck, bro? I did not notice that every single one of my teammates were gone. That would have been horrible. All right, good thing we have some revives. Oh, cool. We have a level 100 right there. The wheel landed on Torchic. There you go, Ultra. Let's go. Good luck to everybody. That's right. What I even pronounce? How the heck do I pronounce your name? Waxiest? Waxiest? Please don't lose the shiny. We will not lose the shiny. I promise. We will not lose it. We have a Master Ball for backup plans. Lock in, engineer. We are locked in. I promise. Make sure to always stay put, guys. We will get this. I promise. 4 more subscribers, guys. 4 more subs before we hit 2K. Let's go. Come on. I want to try to get an Ultra Ball if possible. But if not, we have a Master Ball for backup. I don't have any of those types of moves or anything like that on this team because this team is not even really technically my team. It's a save that I got right off the cartridge. If you buy cartridges from people on eBay or buy them from yard sales, tag sales, game stores, 9 times out of 10, they're going to have a save on there. And this is one of those times. Look at that, guys. 1,999. 1999. That was the year that I started watching wrestling. That's crazy to even say. Bulbasaur is 0001. It is 001. Yes, indeed it is. Wow, guys, look at that, guys. We lost 2 subs. All right, guys, let's get to that 2K. Let's go, bro. All right. Guys, we are about to catch this. Anybody who wants to get this Lugia, type in the word Lugia in the chat. That's all you got to do. Legit. That's all you got to do. Here we go. Can we get the 2K before we catch it, guys? Can we get the 2K before we catch it? All right, guys, we only have 7 Ultra Balls left. All right, guys, now we have 14 people entered into this giveaway. Minnie, what's good with you, brother? Great to see you. And, of course, welcome back. We are just 2 subscribers away, guys. 2 subscribers away from hitting 2,000 subscribers. Can we get it before we get the Lugia? Let's go, guys. So freaking excited. So freaking ecstatic. And I'm so humbled to freaking be here with each and every one of you guys. 100% freaking love and enjoy hanging out with you guys, as always. Let's go. 2002. That was a freaking amazing year. Thank you guys so much. I just want to say freaking thank you and shout out to all you beautiful freaking people. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the park. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the freaking Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat. Enjoy your games. And let's get this shiny Lugia. And let's give him away to one of you guys watching. If you guys can hit Lugia in the chat, you guys will get it. 2004, the year the game came out, right there. All right, guys, here we go. Last Ultra Ball. 1. All right, Master Ball time. All right, guys, if you do not win this freaking Lugia, all I gotta say is, in the next video, we're gonna be legit shiny hunting for a starter Pokemon. Justin, welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat, enjoy your games, and let's get the shiny. Truly appreciate you being here, and thank you so much for your support. We will be giving away the next legendary And then, of course, the next starter, etc., etc. We always are moving. We're always grooving. And we're always giving away and giving back to all of you guys. Mads, congratulations. And thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat. Enjoy your games. And let's get the shiny. All right, guys. We are going to choose the person right here, right now. Congratulations, Mini with God. Mini with God. Congratulations. You have won yourself a beautiful, shiny Lugia that we captured at 9,192. Let me check to make sure if anybody got... Samazu. Samazu, are you still here? You won yourself a Pokemon pack, dude. Samazu, where are you at, buddy? Samazu, you legit guessed the amount of encounters pretty much almost on the dot, dude. Congratulations. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, on my channel, I legit tell people, make a guess of how many encounters it's going to take before we see the shiny. And he got it via 100 buffer. He guessed... well, actually... All right, since I already said you did, I'm going to honor that, but technically you didn't. I just realized that I was in the wrong. I legit was under your guess. But hit me up on Instagram and I'll talk to you about it. All right, guys, let's go. Mini, what do you want to nickname it? And everybody make sure you guess the nature. Guess the nature. Tough Jelly, what's up? Welcome in. What's up, MetaChop? Welcome in. Welcome back, and great to see you again. Seward, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat. Enjoy your games, and let's get this shiny. Truly appreciate you being here. Mini, what is the dealio? What is going to be the name for this thing, bro? Das, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Truly appreciate you being here. Mini says off nickname. So you want his name to be off? Like OOFF? I'm so confused. Rose, okay, okay. Oh, you're thinking of, okay. Now it makes sense. Rose. There we go. All right, I'm going to make sure I save it right now first. That's the first things first. You guys ready to see how many freaking, how many stairs it takes? Or how many ladders it takes? Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9, 10, 11, 12. What's up, Robert? Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. All right, here we go. We're going and going and going and going. That's 13, 14. That's insane. We had to take 14 ladders. Hoa was a lot more. I can tell you that right now. Hoa was on the same island, just the other direction. But I already caught Hoa on the save, so there's no going for Hoa. And if you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually going to the Pokemon Center right here, right now, so we can get this Lugia out of the Pokemon box. Is this it? Rose, there it is. Nice. You know what? Just for being awesome, bro, I'm gonna hook you up with this Charizard right here. The Charizard's gonna be for you for free. So you're gonna get yourself a beautiful Charizard, a beautiful shiny Charizard, and then you get Rose. Here is so Impish. I've never seen that nature ever. I've never seen that nature ever. Have you guys ever seen that nature before? Dude, I've never seen that before. What's the nature of the charge that I'm going to give you? Modest. So this one's apparently met on the 6th island at level 5. I'm not sure. But Modest shiny Charizard is heading your way. Alright. We're going to switch that here. Is Impish good? Can you guys tell me if Impish is good? I've never seen that. Seen a lot of Impish, but to be been playing Pokemon since Yellow. Honestly, it's one of the least popular ones. There's that beautiful shiny Rose ready for you, man. Congratulations on the beautiful shiny Lugia, and I'm giving you a little bonus of the shiny Charizard. Congratulations on that. And I'll hit you up, of course, on Discord. Can you name it Giglet if you get it? Well, we're gonna right now, guys, in just a matter of a few seconds. If you guys have not made a vote, vote right now. In the next few seconds, we're actually going to see what won for the next freaking hunt, guys. All right. Fight. Hydro Pump. Attack missed. Your Lugia doesn't know how to hit. Goofy Goober, what's good with you, bro? We freaking got the freaking shiny. And now... let's see your Charizard and freaking play right here. Here's that beautiful shiny Charizard as well. Here we go. Boom. Look at that shine. Flamethrower. Modest Charizard goes crazy. Damn, really? That's actually the best. I'm pretty sure. Can you name Giggles? Impish is apparently high defense and low special attack. Yes, that doesn't sound good. MB, I must have joined. Congrats. Thank you so much, Goofy Goober. Barn, one shot. Pidgey, that boy strong. Exactly. Well, Pidgey ain't that strong anyway, but. Alright, we're gonna hit that save button right chip. Minnie, I'm gonna get this on your way in just the matter of a day or so. So hit me up on Discord or on Instagram, your choice. Let's see. We're gonna end the poll, guys. We're gonna end the poll right now. All right, guys. Let's see. Where's it at? Load. End poll. All right, we had 76 votes. 41% says Charmander. 24% says Bulbasaur. 18% says Torchic. And then 17% said Squirtle. So, therefore, in the next stream, guys, we are going to be shiny hunting for Charmander on FireRed. If you guys were going to win yourselves a shiny Charmander from me, what would you name it and why? That's my question to you guys. Charizard done turn that Pidgey into KFC. And some fried chicken. Fried chicken so finger licking. Charizard done toward that mother tour. Oh, God dang, bro. All right, let's see. We're gonna do a little fly. We're gonna smash this. What are the chances that this takes as long as the last time? LOL. Done as the last time? Well, the last time I did a shiny hunt for Charmander was 1,032. Congratulations to Minnie. Exactly, Minnie. You got 2 amazing mons on your way, bro. Johto Champ, Charizard done turned that Pidgey into KFC. I can't stop reading that freaking comment. That shit was funny as hell, man. Godzilla, because they are both lizards. That is a fact right there. And Godzilla is a black, huge, ginormous lizard. That is for sure a fact. All right, let's see here. Anybody else want to say some names? I will wait for you. You know what's crazy? That so many people did not know that there was a post game on FireRed LeafGreen. Like a whole entire post game of like a whole entire other thing where they had the aisles and all this other stuff. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Yeah, Godzilla is a sick name for Charizard. That is a fact. So if you come over here, so this right here, it looks like a big gym or kind of like a Pokemon Center, but it is. It's actually a Pokemon Center and a Science Center. This right here, this guy will make you go pick up these 2 stones, one being a ruby and one being a sapphire. Well, because Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Sapphire. Once you get those 2, you can be able to trade your Pokemon from Ruby and Sapphire to the actual cartridge right here. Which, speaking of that, I actually want to show you guys something. And everybody who stayed right here, right now, I'm going to show you guys something special. Give me 1 second. All right, give me just a second here. Ignore this for a moment. We aren't going to be doing this right now, but I do want to bring this up for just a second. All right, I'm going to reopen this up. What the heck? Do you guys hear music? I definitely do. All right, I'm gonna take this cartridge out, put this leaf cartridge in. You tried shiny hunting Pokemon Emerald? Of course I have. All right, I want to show you guys something real quick. Move Pokemon around. So this pretty much is my shiny collection of like every single thing that I need. So I, for some reason, don't have a Shelter. I need a Spearow. This has some missing stuff, but those are actually on my team, so I don't need any on that page. I'm not sure what's after Survivor, but I have to look it up. Oh yeah, I need that moon. whatever that moon Pokemon is. And every single thing that you guys see on here is shiny. These ones right here are, well, this one right here is not shiny, but all the rest are. Shiny boy. I wish Celebi wasn't freaking shiny locked. Lunatone, yeah, exactly. So we got freaking Regirock, Regice, Registeel. We got Latias, which that one was a pain in the dang butt. This is the Latios. We got Lugia, Suicune, Entei, Raikou, Mew, which this was actually traded to me. We got Mewtwo. This one is a freaking pain in the butt, but I'm so mad that this took so freaking long. But Docile, Mewtwo, shiny, beautiful. Of course, we got Beldum, Metang, and everybody's like, "Oh, how the heck did you get him so high with you know, the levels and stuff?" You just constantly press B and they don't evolve. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. Shiny boy, shiny boy. Salamence, that's the key right there. Shiny Machamp is just Hulk with 4 arms. Zangoose is after Seviper. Appreciate that. Yeah, Rayquaza is king right here. But yeah, we have some spots that we need to fill. Once we get that done, all my shinies in the LeafGreen will be complete. But with that being said, guys, I thank you so much for an amazing, freaking awesome stream. And until next time, you guys all stay awesome. Keep on shining, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m. or around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a shiny Bulbasaur. No, I was messing with you guys. A shiny Charmander hunt. Let's go. What emulator do I use? I actually use the emulator that's based off of this right here. This is called the Epilogue DB operator. This allows you to play Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games straight on your PC. It also technically uses an emulator called MGBA. But we're playing off the official cartridge, and that's the gray area right there. So everybody, enjoy the rest of your night, your evening, your morning, or your day, depending on where you are in the world. I'm sure it's plenty of different hours in the entire world right now. But peace, and thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.